And good afternoon to you. It is 3:34, and one of my favorite segments that we do every month here on the Joel Natale Show is Celebrate What's Different, conversations with the Barber National Institute. And today we are talking about empowering individuals, building community. Now, March is Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month, and it's a time to promote awareness, inclusion, and empowerment. So today we are highlighting Club Erie, which is a program that's dedicated to fostering social connections, independence, and personal growth for individuals with developmental disabilities. And our first guest is Jenifer Gross. She's the operations manager of Club Erie. Welcome, Jenifer. Thanks for being on.
Thank you for having me.
Fantastic here. All righty. So can you share specifically kind of the mission and the goals of Club Erie?
So the goals of Club Erie are to get out into the community, get engaged in the community, to promote independence for individuals that are part of the program, to help them with personal growth, and to build friendships and social connections in the community.
That's exciting stuff. The let's talk about how you do some of these things. I would imagine that you're building community within Club Erie, right? Real connection, a place to come together and connect.
We do, but even though the name is Club Erie, the community is our club.
Okay, there you go.
So we are the only Barber National Institute program that is 100% in the community the entire time. We are not working out of a building or a facility. We are out and about all day long, like the traditional day program hours, but we're out in the community. So most of our connections and our engagement is with the community members. Currently, we volunteer about 30 different sessions a week of volunteering. So we like to give back to the community in order to build those connections. But we're also out there finding what's out there for everyone. Cooking classes, Qigong classes, 3D printing classes, physical fitness, art, music, and anything music and cultural we love.
So you're leveraging what's already happening in the community,
yes,
and bringing your
yes,
folks together. Wow.
Erie has a lot to offer.
Well,
there is a lot out there
yeah.
for us. There really is.
That's tremendous here. And is there a specific age group that generally participates, or could it be anybody that associates with the Barber National?
We say 18 to 100.
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Wow. And how what kind of is there any special capability issues? I mean, how do you approach it? Like, let's say you're going to go take a photography class. Do people need a camera? I mean, how does that all work?
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on. I mean, we kind of ask even the members of the community to be creative.
Okay.
Like, think outside the box when it comes to the program. We want to be inclusive. We want to be included in everything. Mm-hmm. So we want it to work for us, but we want to do it like everybody else does it.
How do you feel that this everything you're trying to achieve with Club Erie aligns with the broader mission of the Barber National Institute?
So, I mean, our mission is that we make dreams come true. We promote independence. We encourage independence. We do as much as we possibly can to help everyone be as independent as they possibly can. And we are encouraging inclusion in the community. Yeah,
and that gets to be infectious, I would imagine. That the folks that you're dealing with in the community, they're getting it, aren't they?
Oh yes. They look forward to coming to the program. I've heard some parents say that they wake up at 4:00 in the morning and they're sitting and waiting till it's time to start. They have friends there. They have their friends in the community. The community relies on us. If we have an activity we're doing for the day or a volunteer activity and someone's not there, they're asking, where are they? And they really rely on us.
I'm intrigued by the volunteerism too. I mean, again, many of the conversations that we've had with the Barber Moment here have talked about how, even with folks with developmental disabilities, they have a lot to offer, as Erieites,
Yes. And I always say when we call and we set up a new volunteer location, don't think about, what we can't do. Like, think about what we can do.
Right. That's remarkable. Let's get a deeper look at the program. Let's welcome in Cindy Williams. And Cindy, talk about what makes this program unique and some of the impact that you've seen firsthand.
Oh, boy. Well, let's break that down a little bit.
Okay, sure.
Okay? So the first thing you want to know is...
So how is this a unique program that you've seen throughout the area here as far as Club Erie goes?
Unique is a different word.
Okay.
We are very normal. So I don't want to use the word unique.
Okay.
Okay. We take a group of individuals out and we incorporate them into a day. And that day might be volunteering. It might be doing arts and crafts. It might be cooking. It might be something that's value to them and to us at the same time. So I can't... I'm having a little trouble.
No, you're doing great. I mean, it's the idea that that instead of being in the walls or like a super programmed event that you might have at BNI, you're out and taking advantage of everything that the community has to offer.
I've been sheltered all my entire life. So until I started working at BNI, this is not unique to me because it's just normal. I mean, this is something we normally go out and we do. We take 3 or 4 individuals and we go out for the day. We take a van and we go out and we explore. We explore all of Erie. And we might go to a movie, or we might go bowling, or we might do whatever it is that they want to do for the day. We always go out to lunch, but they might bring their lunch. We might buy our lunch. We want to interact with you. Okay, yeah. I'd love to bring a group of individuals down here and watch them do what you do.
Oh, 100%.
So that they can learn. Everything is based upon learning and growing.
Okay.
Okay, and I just think that's phenomenal. All my life I wanted to do something like this, and I've gotten a chance to. So
how often is it that the the folks from the Barber Institute will suggest things that they would want to do? I mean,
every day.
I mean, I was going to say, would anybody say, "Hey, what's this thing about a podcast? I want to know more about podcasting," and you come visit us here at 429. You know,
if they were on their computer at home,
yeah,
and they might see a podcast and they might say, "Hey, just like you said, just how would you do it?"
Right. Absolutely.
It's the same way.
Well, it makes sense too. Like, going to the History Center, for example. How do I learn, or the Maritime Museum, learning more about Erie's maritime history? I mean,
and we do those things.
Yeah.
The library has a great program where, and anybody can do this actually, and I didn't know this till I started working for Club Erie. Wow. You can go in and you get a pass, and you can go visit the Maritime Museum or the Art Center for free during the day, and you can take 4 people with you.
Nice.
I mean, that's a savings of $10 for everybody.
100%.
And so it's just, I don't know. I'm very passionate about it.
Right.
But I'm not real articulate about it. So.
Well, I think a key here is you talk about people's interests, but also this idea that they're able to grow personally. There's personal development that comes through these interactions, right? Both
Certainly.
as a community and learning.
With each other, they learn behavioral skills, and individually they learn things like about the Niagara. Okay, so they learn those things and they learn behavioral skills because they're in a group. Okay, so you get to watch them develop as they go, and it's subtle. There's nothing huge and extraordinary unless there's a aha moment. Right. But they enjoy it, and they are the ones that are planning. We sit down in the morning and we say, "What would you like to do today?" Yeah. And they tell us.
Tell us about the staff and how you guys, try to foster this environment where everybody feels valued and respected. Talk about the approach that
I've
staff
worked
does.
many places.
Yeah.
And I got to say that I haven't met a person that wasn't helpful, that I didn't like, that wasn't accommodating, and wasn't respectful at the Barber Center, not one. And usually you have maybe one bad
Right.
week, but I haven't, and I've been around for the year and a half that I've been here. I've seen quite a bit, so I mean, so it's just fantastic.
Well, we talk a lot behind these microphones about the culture at the Barber National Institute and how important that is. That it's fostered right from the heart of Dr. Gertrude. You know what I mean? And it continues on, right?
You know,
all these
you
decades.
work for a private corporation or you work for somebody, and you have sometimes you have 90%. At a great rate,
Yeah.
Okay, for people that actually take the corporate values and the vision and the mission statement and the vision statement, and they run with that. 100%.
Wow, that's
It's
awesome.
just it amazes me, and everybody's been helpful and friendly, and it reflects.
Right.
It reflects in the folks that we deal with, and you can see the growth and you see the comfortability that you need to grow.
Let's bring in Laura again. The heart of Club Erie is the people that participate, and their experiences capture the spirit of the program. Laura, tell me how much do you like Club Erie, and what's the thing that you enjoy the most?
Well, I go to Club Erie on Monday, Tuesday, and Friday.
Nice.
Only 3 days a week. I love the bowl.
Okay.
And I love the fish.
Where do you fish? Where do you get out on the beach, or do you go to the pier?
Well, like we went to Perry Monument
Nice.
down by Presque Isle for a few times.
There's some good catching there at Misery Bay, you know.
Yeah, so I've done
awesome.
that.
Can you share a fun memory or a special moment about Club Erie? Something that comes to mind?
Oh boy, bowling.
Yeah.
I'm a really good bowler.
I mean, have you get the strikes? I have a hard time
Yeah.
getting strikes.
I got the one Friday, I think it was, at Green Garden. I got a 192 score.
Oh my God, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. Oh my goodness. Tell us about meeting new friends or trying new things. What are some of the things that Club Erie has allowed you to do?
One thing I do on Friday is I go to Voices for Independence, and they have a cardio boxing class, so they got to let me try that
That's awesome.
at Voices for Independence.
Yeah. Wow. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I still do it, so
Okay.
it's like every other Friday.
Do you like to work out? Do you like?
Yeah, I work out. Actually, it's really funny. Before I come to Club Erie, I wake up at 4:17 on my Club Erie days, and I work out Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 4:17 before I watch the sun come up.
That is true. That you know what? That's a lifestyle a lot of us should adopt. Honestly,
4:17
I'm
a.m.
still in bed at 4:17 a.m. That's fantastic, Laura. I appreciate that. I love hearing your story, and it really does show how powerful being, belonging can be. Again, we talk about building community, right? But Club Erie's impact extends beyond the members. It also plays a vital role in building a more inclusive community. So let's talk about the broader impact here in the community, Jenifer. Okay. How does this positive impact from Club Erie extend by bringing participants together in the community, doing the community things? I think that's amazing.
It's the social connections.
Yeah.
It's I've been working for Barber for 27 years now, and I started as a direct care staff myself, so I have all of that history. And it is these social connections, some of these connections that go that far back, and we really have made a lot of good friends, and a lot of it's been a really positive impact for us as well as for them.
I'm thinking too, though, that if you're running the bowling alley, or if you're one of the Sons of Lake Erie, for example, and folks from Club Erie are coming, you're really getting a sense of that inclusivity, and everybody is invited, everybody is welcome.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, it builds a better Erie, doesn't it?
Oh, it sure does. Yes.
I mean, it's moving, really. Talk about again what role the community continue to play in providing that more inclusive and welcoming environment? What things are available for folks to kind of jump in on? You know?
Well, I mean, at first I like to let people know to not think about or assume like what isn't possible. Think about what is possible and to be creative. Like, let us join your yoga in the park classes, your dance classes, your 3D printing classes, your cooking classes. We're doing a class right now on digital animation. So we sign up for these classes just like everybody else does, and we join these classes just like everybody else does. The possibilities are really unlimited.
That's fantastic. And again, it is amazing as we all are recognizing Developmental Disabilities Awareness Month. We just kind of open our minds to the what ifs, to the possibilities, right?
Yes, definitely.
That's amazing. Want to thank Jenifer Gross, Cindy Williams, and Laura Fischer. Laura, are you an Otters fan?
Yeah, I gone to some Otters games.
Have you?
I also like the Steelers, the Cardinals, the Pirates, and the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Lot of sports.
And I have 4 NBA teams.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Well, it's been a pleasure to meet all of you. Thanks for joining us for another Celebrate What's Different Conversations with the Barber National Institute here in March. This is the Joel Natale Show. It's Talk Erie at 3:51.